yet another edition of Cafe Paradiso's Wednesday Night Mic. Sound of the crowd roaring, that's what I like to hear. Great, tonight's featured artist is Julia Ross. She's not here yet, but I'm sure she's coming in. And love those sound effects. Tonight's sound man, Tim Britton, that's it. Give me those, there you go. He's giving me these special effects to remind me that I have to get the audience to applaud for him. All right, so without further ado, our first performer tonight. A big hand, please, for Tim. Tim, nice one. I love the way he closes his eyes and becomes one with the instrument. It's a thing of beauty. All right, up next, where's my man Brian? Here we go. We've got some beautiful spoken words for you. Please give a warm welcome for Brian.
This first one I'm going to read is goes out to all you guys and the Irish musicians that play on Sunday here. It's kind of inspired this. It's called Reaches. Beneath the leaden sky, a seabird glides. The wind so soft, steady and smooth. The image on the water does not see you, even though the ocean, from where humanity emerged, gave birth to all life on this earth. The waves wash away days and thoughts as I stroll along the old docks. The boats creak and rock, the surge and tides as it ebbs and flows. There's a schooner and a clipper, a seiner, a downeaster, and a shrimper to catch your dinner. Alongside the wharf, there's a tug and barge, and an old bark where one can hang from the yard for calling captain a tart. Long shores and stevedores load and unload cargo. The harbor sings with activity, while the seaweed waves in the water, and the starfish cling to the rocks. And hordes of mussels grow on islands and docks, revealing to me as eyes glide across the reaches of the great gray sea. The prolific way the ocean overcomes entropy with diversity. And from across the reaches of the vast and rolling ocean, I'm looking at you. And I hope you know my heart is pure as your love holds true amidst the throes of this world, you know. Love cannot be coveted nor possessed, altered by might nor distressed. Love is at once obscure and absolute like truth. Wearing my heart on my sleeve, I see isles of green across the sea. I see that sparkle maritime in your eyes as you glide in your flight. Lift lightly your feet as you dance on the breeze. Watching from this ship on the trip to the green shores, I'm standing in the rain waiting for your sweet refrain. Now on shore at liberty, some friends and me make our way along, ambling down the street. The rocks crunch, and mud slops under the soles of our shoes. A cool, foggy breeze wafts up from the beach and dampens the parched and weather-worn boards and battens of the buildings. Wooden women and suspendered men trod and plod along, all spent at the day's end. The moon rises and the stars alight, a greeting from the peaceful night. And through the town winds a rapid running river. Blue moonlight dances and glistens on the water as it rolls over the rocks and algae on its way to the sea. A lady sits amidst a tall stand of trees, seeming so sad to me as she stares up to the open sky. And I wonder whether if she's really the river, or maybe she's the sea, or the ether in a sailor's dream. And in this song of dreams, the notes thread and weave their way through the breeze, leaving traces of faces and patterns of places that render a vision and impression of life's mission. And will the ship make it to home port? Otherwise, what would it all be for? So keep the tunes going, keep the planet rolling, keep it all alive, darlings of my life.
Bob. All right, up next, please, a warm welcome for Curtis.
I'm tired of all the disguises in here. Go down while I at the end of it. Rainbow mighty, rainbow warriors of infinite sky. How the world attends in my head, I see how it goes. Dawn breaking before our eyes. Light of the joy, light of the joy in your eyes. walking to the light. Blessed are your soul. So long, rain. So long, can you feel the angels calling from your heart? So golden, far-reaching sages, powerful they may be, and stationed in God's ocean. And I talk to this, and I see it clear. Not tired to golden center, core beaming light within our soul. May butterflies find you, may butterflies find you home. Dun dun dun, walking into the light. Blessed are your soul. I can perceive your sunlight when the silence meets the mind. Can you feel your sunlight when the mind salutes the hearted?
All right, up next, we got a little change of pace here. Some tenor saxophone. Please give it up for Nadine. Soprano sax.
So this is a little my rendition of Summertime from Gershwin's Porgy and Bess. Okay, here we go. right, so on a different note, I'm going to do a little Mozart for you. It's his trio number 7 in E flat major. And even though 2 other people of the trio are actually unmanifest tonight, the Fairfield String and Wind Quartet will be playing, trio and quartet, will be playing in December. So I've just taken, this is a long piece, but I just took some excerpts out of it for you, the parts I kind of like. So, okay.
Folks, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, a warm welcome, please, for Jeffrey.
Take my love, take my love. Wind take my body like smoke to my friends, like ash to my father's ashes. And take my love like a glove to my mother's hand. Spread my spirit like water to the planet's oceans. Take this view like a window to my eyes. To the ones who find it hard to find. Take my heart like a rock to the spine. Up these mountains that have become my life. And take my spirit home. Take my spirit home to my family. And take my spirit home. Take my spirit home from me, please. Won't you take it home from me? Son, take my image like a picture to the world, like a model of the ages. And take my words like a verse to my enemies. Let them know it's all water under the bridge. Like the past of my life, holding anger makes it pass by more quickly. And take my spirit home. Take my spirit home to my family. When take my spirit home. Take my spirit home for me. When take my spirit home. Take my spirit home to my family. When take my spirit home. Take my spirit home for me. Won't you take my spirit home for me? How's the boy doing? Alright, I'm gonna play one more. Take the time to listen. We need to take the time to fix it. We need to understand that we're missing. We're missing the points. We're missing the redirection to the promised land. Redirection to descendant and living. Redirection to community. Coming to a town near you is what we need. Everyone on your chinny chin chin. Build a house out of stigmas. A storm comes to blow it all down. One puff is all it takes to erase it from the face of our embrace. Stand firm, hold tall, and let it all out. Redirection to the promised land. Yes, redirection to descendant and living. A redirection to community. Coming to a town near you. Yeah. Redirection to the promised land. Redirection to descendant and living. A redirection to community. Coming to a town. You know it's coming to a town. You know it's was coming to a town near you. Yeah. It's all shifting, it's all processed by machines. Oh, travels distance, powered by gasoline. Redirection to the promised land, yes. Redirection to descending and living. A redirection to community. Coming to a town near you, yes. A redirection to the promised land, yeah. A redirection to this hand in hand living. A redirection to community. Coming to a town, always coming to a town. It's coming to a town near you. Play a song that I wrote for my son. Home is where the heart is, and it's the hardest thing to find sometimes. But don't fret, you need to keep trekking on, my son. I reckon you'll feel the void in your chest. Sometimes you have to go, reasons may be unknown. Sometimes you need to leave spontaneously, to follow dreams you hold. Your pathways are paved in gold. You need to go, you're gonna go. You can't describe it with words known to man. So search music, artistic expression to fill in the gaps, yeah. I'm glad I had to go. Spontaneously, to follow dreams I hold. My pathways are paved in gold. I need to go, I'm gonna go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to Ann Bolsold and her boys.
Testing. That sounds better. Okay, we're going to start with some waltzes. First one is a New England waltz, Margaret's Waltz by Bob McQuillan, and second one is a traditional English waltz called Margaret's Waltz. Now some reels. These are called Jaybird, Cherokee Shuffle, and Old Joe Clark.
Thank
swears to me it's laughing from the wall. Had a bright idea, but she didn't know how to say it. She swears to me her doubts are not an obstacle at all. Her doubts are not an obstacle at all. And he always saw the moon as a symbol of forgiveness. Twinkle that had left her eye from growing up too soon. From growing up too soon. And Mandy always saw her room as a... No, wait, that's not how it goes. Well, I forget, so that's not other parts that make it make sense. But anyway, did I kill enough time?
Yeah. Getting the hook now.
I'm never leaving.
You want to know more?
No, I'm just kidding.
Mr. Casper Huggins on the guitar and vocals there. Before that we had Ann Bolsold on the fiddle and Joe Overmeyer on the mandolin. So thank you to them as well. Nice set. Coming up in just a few minutes, our featured artist of the night, Julia Ross, will be performing on ukulele and banjo. Looking forward to that. And in the meantime, we have the world's greatest barista, songstress, and I think her debut album is now #1 on the Billboard charts, if I'm not mistaken. Is that right?
If that was true, I probably wouldn't be working back there.
Quit the barista job, yeah.
I do actually love making coffee, so that maybe I still would, just for fun.
Heather does have a new CD she's just released, and I'm sure she has copies available for you to purchase after she performs, if you like.
That's true. That is true.
So please, warm welcome for Heather Miller.
I'm first going to play you a song that this is actually, I don't remember how many years now, but I wrote it for a friend for her birthday, and her birthday is coming up on Friday, so this is probably, I wrote it a few days before her birthday. This might even be the real birthday of this song. But I can't remember how, anyways, I'm going to play that one first. She's a pretty girl with her long blonde hair. Her daddy keeps asking her when she's getting married. He's getting on years, and he wants someone to take care of her, but she can't seem to tell him in a way he'll understand. But she doesn't mind living alone in her big farmhouse with her unlisted phone. There's a lawn to mow, chickens to feed, loyal dogs to keep her company. And that night, boy, can't you see the stars? She's a pretty girl with her wide blue eyes. Been to Africa and Mexico, Hong Kong, Italy, France. She can hold her own in the office with the guys. She can't seem to tell them in a way they'll understand. sculpt and draw and bake a pie or a gourmet cake. She gets the strength she needs from the Lord and the land. If you saw her in her garden, you might start to understand why she doesn't mind living alone in her big farmhouse with her enlisted fun. There's a lawn to mow, chickens to feed, loyal dogs to keep her company, quilts on the bed, plates on the wall, friends in the kitchen, yeah, she's got it all. Grandma's all dolls, Grandpa's John D. Why would she ever move away from here? Beautiful views from the front porch swing. She's got pretty much everything. And at night, boy, can't you see the stars? Yeah, at night, boy, can't you see the stars? Oh, at night, boy, she can see them stars. Alrighty. Now I'm going to play one from the album. And it's called Jonah's Whale. I'm just a simple whale. I sing my way across the ocean. But when Jonah's ship set sail, an age-old plan was put in motion. I was appointed on the day that I was born. And I won't spite the hand that feeds me. He doesn't ask too often, he doesn't ask too much. So I will do as my Lord leads me. When they threw Jonah to the waves, I was waiting there to catch him. That belly ache banged my belly for 3 days. It was worse than indigestion. But I was appointed on the day that I was born. And I won't spite the hand that feeds me. He doesn't ask too often, he doesn't ask too much. So I will do as my Lord leads me. Then the man inside made peace. The struggle in my gut was over. I heaved him out upon the beach. I turned to face the deep and dove there. 'Cause I was appointed on the day that I was born. And I won't spite the hand that feeds me. He doesn't ask too often, he doesn't ask too much. So I will do as my Lord leads me. I was appointed on the day Well, I'm just gonna do one more little one and then Julia Ross is coming. She's amazing. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that it was her birthday yesterday. Woo-hoo. I've realized, like, in my past year or so, that every person who plays on stage should learn how to play Happy Birthday for occasions like this, but I haven't done that yet, so maybe we could just sing to her when she gets up there. I'm gonna do a one for you that's called Wings. On what's right in front of me. There's a moth on the floor, beating his wings ragged. What a way to go. Am I doing the same thing? Wings are so delicate, paper thin, but they can carry, they can carry, they can carry you far. Wings are so delicate, they can carry, they can carry, they can carry you far. I look outside for some kind of answer. They say time management and walking bare feet. A hummingbird flits by, almost like magic. If she can do it, can I do it somehow? Wings are so delicate, paper thin, but they can carry, they can carry, they can carry you far. Wings are so delicate, feather light, but they can carry, they can carry, they can carry you far. Just believe I can. 'Cause wings are so delicate, paper thin, but they can carry, they can carry, they can carry you far. Wings are so delicate, feather light, but they can carry, they can carry, they can carry you far. Wings are so delicate, wings are so delicate, wings are so delicate, but they can carry you far.
All right, Heather Miller. Songs of snails, whales, snails, whales, and how does that go? Little boys, snails and whales? Puppy like that. And puppy. Sorry, Heather, you got to write a puppy dog song next.
Yeah.
All right, Heather's CD is called Anchor, and it's not quite #1 on the Billboard charts, but it's going to be soon. So watch for it. Up next, our featured performer of the night. A warm welcome for Julia Ross, please.
This one starts off as a cover and turns into a not cover. All the way on down to Jackson, I don't think Once I get to Lafayette, no, I'm not gonna mind one bit. Once I get to Lafayette, no, I'm not gonna mind one bit. All the way to Baton Rouge, no, I'm not gonna cry a tear for you. All the way to Baton Rouge, no, I'm not gonna cry a tear for you. All the way on down to Jackson, no, I don't think I'll miss you much. All the way on down to Jackson, no, I don't think I'll miss you much. No, I don't think I'll miss you much. There's a half moon hanging over my head. What you said was simple like water. Simple mind, like a sawdust diamond. Ooh, damn these expectations, I have lost my love. The sun don't shine, but the half moon knows that I'm all mixed up. Yeah, you know this now. If you were someone new, I would be thinking about all of the honey ways we could stretch our minds out. But the clock don't tick like it used to. No, the clock don't tick like it used to. No. Damn these expectations, I have lost my love. The sun don't shine, the half moon knows that I'm all mixed up. Yeah, you know this now. Please lay your heavy head, it hurts me too. Please rest your heavy mind, it hurts me too. Please lay your heavy heart, it hurts me too. Someday your lights are gonna crumble. You're gonna wish you had a lover to call your own. like to wait on your bootstraps for the end is come again. Oh, some people watch you for the fun of it. Some people like to live what's left of it. Some people like to live what's left of it. Some people like to live what's left of it. It's not silly, it's a doodad. Daddy's got a new friend in town to keep him talking up a storm at the corner store. He liked her body and the way she wears. show you part of me, oh, part of me. And I'll let you crack me open with the palm of your hand. I never met no one like you. The grass grown so tall in your veins. But I'd grow you a twisted twine. We'd wind over the hills and dales, following the swells to your mother's garden. You only. I'll show you a part of me. I'll let you crack me open with the palm of your hands. I never met somebody like you with the grass grown so tall in your veins, tall in your veins. But I'd grow you a twisted twine, and we wind over the hills and dales, following the swells to your mother's garden. Saw you laughing for you only. For you only. Thank you so much for having me, guys.
Okay, September 28th, Marco Benevento will be here. You don't want to miss that show.
And Slip Silo on that Friday before.
And Slip Silo on the Friday before. Next week we have Aaron Pillman and friends doing some a cappella. That's be our featured artists of the night. And one more time, a big thank you for Tim on sound and for Julia for coming down and entertaining us with some great music tonight. Thank you so much. See you all next week. Next Wednesday, thanks for coming down. The tip jar is in the back. It's not the size it was last week because Tim knocked over the other one.